be the one, man. Vergil could be the one. He showed it tonight. He's seen, all the fighters are after him. We could do double headers with Vergil and Bam together. Imagine.
Fire.
That would be insane.
You should be a promoter, Robert.
We could do that, right? I'm gonna tell Rick, you gotta do this. You gotta make this shit happen. Bam's last fight, on his contract, so we could definitely do something.
Hey, Robert, real quick, there's a big fight coming up in a couple weeks, Haney and Norman Jr. What are your thoughts on that fight?
Oh, that's right. It's gonna be over there in Saturday with us.
Too many fighters, how you forget?
Yeah, I forgot. That's gonna be a good fight. Haney's a great boxer, man. I think he's gonna try to win by decision, and I know. I faced what's his name? Norman. He's strong. I heard. I was there. I heard those punches. He's strong, but I don't think Haney's gonna stand to an exchange. I think Haney's gonna box and try to pull off a decision.
Robert, so I spoke with Boots, and Boots said that was what Vergil was supposed to do. And I asked him how he sees the matchup going. He said it's going to go however I want it to go. What are your thoughts on that?
He could say that, whatever he wants. Believe me, his fight was supposed to go the way he fought because of who he fought. Vergil fought a solid guy. Vergil fought a real guy. He fought, this guy was the real deal. It wasn't supposed to go like that. I knew, I had the feeling we were going to win by knockout, but it was going to take 8 or 9 rounds. It was going to be a challenge. Vergil made it look a lot easier. Boots' fight was supposed to go the way it went, not ours. Ours went like that because Vergil's just a bad motherfucker.
Awesome.
Robert, quick question. I'm looking at Vergil. Vergil has star written all over him, and then his David Benavidez. It seems like you guys are going to be in competition. Who's going to take over the mantle as the next great Mexican star? How do you feel about that?
Look, Benavidez is a great fighter, but I think he's in a division where there's not those. There is big fights, but not in the level where obviously here in the States. There's Bivol and there's Better Beef that are huge fights, but they don't have that stardom here in the States like Spence, like Boots, like Crawford. You know what I mean? Like Fundora. Yes. They're all from the States. And Vergil is Mexican American. So I think that's the difference. Benavidez is one of my favorites. He's a bad dude. I think he beats all those guys that I mentioned. I think he beats all those guys. But I just think that's what he's missing. The opponents that are gonna bring that big name. Those fights that we're talking about for Benavidez are huge in Saudi. They're huge because Turkey will pay for them, not because they're gonna be huge on pay-per-view. Because those names are not they're big in boxing, but not in the world. I think the names we're talking about here at 154. Here in the States are much bigger for like pay-per-view numbers and attendances and all that. That's the difference. All right, guys.